Welcome back to our second annual 12 Days of Podmas.
We're so excited to cozy up for day 11 today
So grab your cocoa or any other favorite seasonal bev.
because it's time to get holly jolly. And today we have the most special guest ever, Megan from Megan's Bookish Life. And we are just so excited because oh my gosh, we've never had just like a bookish creator on. Like we've had authors and some friends just from our real lives and not like another bookish creator. So we just relate so much with being podcast host and all that stuff. So we're just so excited to talk about books from that perspective today. So Megan, I'll let you introduce yourself however you'd like.
Okay, I've never been called a bookish creator, but I guess that's literally what I am. I did not think about that in a deep context for like the 3 years I've been podcasting. Amazing. Okay, well, my name is Megan. Oh my gosh, sorry about that. My name is Megan. I host Megan's Bookish Life podcast. I am a current university student as a returning student adult person. I'm a journalist with that an English major. I love the romance genre. And I feel like my least favorite, which no one asked for, is domestic fiction. So sorry, guys. Um, I love coffee, given I don't discriminate with coffee. I can drink it with 80,000 syrups from Dunkin' or black. Coffee, I love it all. Just give it to me. No questions asked. And I am a person who is not afraid to say things that I do not like, but I say it respectfully. I'm not mean about it. That sounds really threatening, but it's I say I love things too. So that's who I am.
Oh my gosh, that is so fun. No, honestly, we love being haters. So we love hearing what people don't like or we hate. Wait, did you say domestic fiction?
Yeah, so it's like family fiction. Like for example, like I think Where the Crawdads Sing is probably one of that, like the Berry Pickers. Like with family drama, I don't care about.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, okay. Low key, I did DNF Where the Crawdads Sing, but I do want to get back into it because people love it, but I'm like, meh. So,
Is this where the movies like fine to watch over the book? I mean, I read the both. I did like the movie. That's a whole different discussion. But like I DNF the Berry Pickers, and that was huge. I think I don't know, like last year, and I was like, baby, I'm just not into this. Take your family and leave. Sorry about that.
interesting. Okay. Yeah, I'm good to know because I feel like that's probably where I am too. Like domestic fiction. I'm like, meh. Give me love. I love love. I love romance. There's no romance, there's no point.
That's a t-shirt saying. There's no romance, there's no point. The ripped bodice. Reach out.
Also, so fun that you love coffee. Come to Seattle and we can go to coffee places. I actually don't know any good coffee places. Well, not like good, but like I just go to Starbucks.
Can you tell me something that I'm not a I might be a fake fan. So I'm to Seattle once and I got indie coffee. Whenever I travel, I make sure I don't get Starbucks or Dunkin'. That is my rule. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna say screw it. I'm gonna go to the biggest or wait, what is it? It was the first coffee thing in Starbucks in Seattle. It actually moved because the first one like burnt down or something. So the
Yeah.
second ever Starbucks ever. Guess who didn't go? Me. I did not go. I forgot.
It's fine.
Is it nothing special? There's a huge one in Chicago that I've never been to. I don't care enough.
I no, I've heard of that and I want to go. Okay, like the thing is, like the original Starbucks at Pike Place, yeah, like they moved buildings. It's not even like super far move, but I can't remember the story, but yeah. The line, it's just so long. People just go for the novelty of it, which is like cool. Like go once in your life if you're ever here, but it's the same as all the others. It's just a super long line, and because it's in Seattle, it's expensive. So
You can see it from the outside.
real.
We
Yeah.
walk on by, we just give it a wave and keep going.
Yeah, exactly.
The original siren is on the side of the building instead of the new one. So
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I mean, I would have known that if I went, but I didn't.
the more you know. Anyways, I guess we'll get into the actual episode and the meat of it now. But of course, because we have our fun friend and guest on today. We're going to be asking her all of the Holly Jolly questions that we've been asking all of our friends. And if you missed our answers to it, you can catch them in the first episode of Podmas. So Megan, what would be your dream Christmas decor vibe or color scheme? And it doesn't have to be how you decorate now, but it can be.
Okay, so I despise putting up Christmas trees. And the thing is, when I say that, I've only put up like ones that are what, like 4 foot, like really small ones. I don't have time to fluff. But if I did in a dream world, um, I kind of want like multiple mini Christmas trees. This is going to be wild. Multiple mini Christmas trees with different kinds of ornaments. Like I want one tree to have my Star Wars ornaments. I want one tree to have my travel, and then one tree to have like my Barbie ornaments I've collected. Um, I feel like that's like a lot of trees, but they'll be many. But that's like my dream because right now I have one tree only, and I can't fit all those ornaments on there.
Wait, that's so fun. So, like, would you have all your trees in one space or like all over?
You're making me think too hard. Let me think. Okay, are we doing dream? We're doing dream world, right? Okay. So I'm going to pretend that I have a good sized house with a big staircase. So I put one on top of the staircase. No, I'm kidding. This is getting too much. I would not put them together. I think I'd put them in different separate rooms because together seems a little cluttered.
Three for every room. That's perfect.
I have my 15 rooms I want to own one day in one house.
Mhm.
I don't know, 15 people, so it's fine. I don't know.
I love that. And I also see like some of your little Christmas decorations right now, and they're super cute.
Yes. Okay. I have, you can't see because we're a podcast, but I have like my top where it's supposed to have a star. It's like drooping because my star on my tree is actually a ornament my friend made that says the Twilight one that says like hold on tight, Spider Monkey, and I am Bella on Edward's back. Like she photoshopped it. So that's my star. It looks terrible because it's drooping on my branch, but worth it.
I love that. That's so funny. Um, all right. We talked a little bit about coffee, obviously, but I mean, it could be a specific coffee or it could be not coffee. Do you have a favorite beverage for the winter?
I am a big non-fall coffee drinker. Pumpkin spice, I don't like that. I've tried so many times and I want everyone else to have it besides me. So I love winter coffee. Peppermint, I would ingest that every day. But it's kind of only winter. So when Starbucks, like people, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so excited it's back. Starbucks is like, we have it all year long. I'm like, I don't care that you have peppermint syrup all year long. I want it in the winter only. So I I gotta think. So I like hot peppermint mochas, but I also like iced now. Because I grew into an iced coffee person even when it's 3 degrees outside. So I'm gonna say iced peppermint mocha
Mm,
is my go-to for winter.
yeah.
Yes, I love me an iced coffee year round or blended. Um, Either way, cold. Love it.
Blended like a frappuccino-ish.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Okay. I haven't had a frappuccino since I was younger because I want all the caffeine I can ever ingest in one sitting that's safe. And frappuccinos don't have that. So
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, a little spoiler if you haven't listened to Fine Sims episode, but we found out that we actually don't really read a whole lot of Christmas stuff, so we need to. But on that note, just wondering if you have in fact read some winter Christmassy books and if you have any favorites, and then, any favorite Christmas movies too.
okay. I think it was, I don't remember if it was Holly Jukes. I really listened to when the Podmas. Holly Jukes, it was either it might be Sierra. I don't know who did said it. Love Light Farms. How about that? Love Light Farms. I gave into the hype for that one and I loved it. From BK Borison. I was like, wow, real good. I like that one. I read this year, like maybe a week ago, Allie Hazelwood's Cruel Winter with You. It's a novella. And that's when I realized that I would do anything for Allie Hazelwood. I did. The thing is, I've only read like 3 books of hers, but every single book, I'm like, baby, I want more. Um, so Cruel Winter with You, but I don't read seasonally. I know people like do a lot of Christmas like releases, and I'm like, I'll read it. I don't know. Like I'm not a big holiday Christmas reader, but
Real.
I do have to say though, I do have a niche Christmas movie that is no one ever talks about, and I'm like, get on the train. It is Just Friends with Ryan Reynolds and Anna Faris from 2005. It's not all politically correct these days, um, but when that like scene comes, like, because he's like really chubby in the beginning. I won't go the whole synopsis. He's chubby, he gets skinny, and the girl falls for him. Whatever. It's hysterical, and it is something where I don't think it's talked about enough. So Christmas movie, Just Friends. I suggest that one every year.
Yes. That's a good movie.
Yeah,
Have
I
you
always
have you watched it?
got it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
definitely not recently, but great movie.
Thank you
I,
so
al-
much.
I almost watched it recently though. Like I saw it
Okay.
come. I was like,
Wow, what stopped you? That was that
I watched a Hallmark movie instead.
which I thought Issa likes Hallmark movies. Do we all like Hallmark? I don't. I feel bad. Is that bad?
Um,
Is that a hot topic?
Yeah, because they're objectively amazing. Okay, yeah, yeah, I said what I said.
I heard your fight on Podmas with.
with Tessa.
I keep thinking it's yeah, was it Tessa? Yeah, and I was like, "Woo!" I'm not gonna tell her. I'm not gonna tell her I don't like Hallmark, and here we are.
So funny.
Hey, I don't
Um,
know if we could be friends. You need to leave right now.
I haven't watched enough to say I love them or not. Like I do enjoy it, like cheesy romance movies. So I just say I love them, but I have not watched probably more than like five actual like Hallmark ones. Um, but yes, okay. Wow, last Holly Jolly question already. Do you have any favorite holiday traditions?
I have 2. So I actually have a really small family. So we don't really do a ton of traditions. Like people will be like, "What do you do for Thanksgiving or Christmas?" And I'm like, I sat down and I took a nap and I scrolled my Facebook. So we don't do a ton, but um we do every Christmas Eve for dinner. We make just a ton of appetizers and then eat that for dinner. For some reason, that just gets me in the mood for for Christmas the next day. I'm like, 5 mozzarella sticks in like a cheese ball. Yes, time for Christmas. I love that, and I don't know why. Because we have, what do I have? I have 4 other people who I share with, so that's my like number one family tradition. Um, I'm trying to think. So for my friend tradition, this is actually, it's not specific to Christmas, but it's mostly Christmas because that's when I give most gifts. I will wrap all my friends' gifts, who are local, and I will put it in a Christmas bag. Everything's wrapped and terribly. Like don't even question how I wrapped it because I don't even know. Um, and I'll sit down with them and I'm like, okay, you know how it goes. I hand you the gift. So what my thing is, like, I will hand each gift to my friend in like order of importance. So I don't know if that's a tradition, but they like accept it. They're like, okay, but now I'm thinking about it. What if they think like the first gift I give them is a dud? What?
Wait, like most important first?
No, most important last.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Now I'm overthinking this. Like, what if I give it to them first? They're like, oh, this is the poopy item. I'm like, oh, jeez. Okay, now. Okay, well, I like that tradition. I normally just give them, and I get excited to the last gift. Like, it's exciting for them to open the last gift. I'm like, yes, I did good, and that was my that's my own tradition for holidays.
I love that. That's so fun. Oh my gosh.
Love the it was so relatable. I'm terrible at wrapping presents, so when you said don't ask me how I wrapped them, yeah, me too.
I can't. I had last year. I had like, what were those? The mini brand books, and they were like in those balls that mini brands are. And I was like, why am I even wrapping these? Like, this makes me like anxious to even like look how bad it is. And I by the way, I know how to rap. Do I have the patience or the capacity? Absolutely not. So I can't even wrap a box anymore. But that round one really messed me up in my head. I could not I could not wrap it. I should have just done a bow. I didn't think about that. 2 years too late.
I'm pretty sure you're really good at rapping. Like I just know it.
Yeah. It's it's because I don't want to be made a fool of, and like I know that no one's judging my rapping, but like I don't want anyone to be like, "Oh my gosh, Issa can't rap a gift." So I'm like, "No, it has to be good. It has to be perfect."
That is part of the gift is the way you rap. That that's a stretch, but I'm gonna say it's true.
Yeah, I love that. Wow, such fun Holly Jolly questions and answers. It's like for some reason, I don't know why in my head when we were starting, I was like, wow, our Holly Jolly intro questions are like kind of like it's like a fun interrogation, but it's like the gate into the episode. It's like, you can come on the podcast only if you answer these Christmassy questions, then we can get into the rest. Um, we're like gatekeeping with them.
The thing is, I would answer any question for both of you to be on this podcast. I don't care. I don't care if it's holiday or about my childhood. I would answer it for you both, so they could have me on.
That's so funny. Um, but we will get into our more regular questions and talk about books and reading all the fun stuff that we love and don't love. And um, yeah, super excited to just dive more into this because I just don't even have the best things to say for these questions. So I guess with our one of our most controversial and favorite things, we will start with um your favorite and least favorite tropes.
Am I going first? Because I'm ready to spill my guts.
Yes,
Oh my gosh,
honestly,
yes.
you spill all yours and we will comment on them like whenever. But yeah,
Okay,
just
let's start with favorite because that is the least hot take-ish. So I do love a good friends to lovers. I think that why am I explaining myself? Like friends to lovers is like, I think it's sweet and cute and I love that for me. For me, wow, I'm manifesting. I did not mean,
Ooh.
not mean to
Okay,
say
Megan,
that.
tell us. Who is it? Who is it?
His name is no, I'm kidding. So call me. So I also love second chance, which I feel like can be a friends to lovers situation if need be, which again, sweet, love that. Um, fake dating, which I feel like you could be grumpy. You could be grumpy with that. I'll take it anyway. Just fake date me.
Is my favorite.
Really? You're a faker?
Yes, I love it so much.
Okay, what did I just read? I feel like I just read a. No, I'm not gonna. Why did I say what I just read? I'm reading too many things. I think one's a fake dating, and yes, I'm just stewing in that fake dating. Yes. Um. Oh, there was someone who had a sunshine trope, and like they were. Oh, it was Carly Robbins Drive Me Wild, which is the second book of the Drive Me Crazy series, which I'm not an F1 fan, but now I am, babe. So I love the sunshine. I did not know, like, I love a good happy. We're both happy, but what are we doing? Tell me. Let's just figure out things together. Oh, one last one. I know I'm talking too much. This might be the hot take. This is like me giving my presents out, and the last one is the best. Okay, so my hot take is I don't have children. Okay, that's not the hot take. It's not the hot take. Surprise! No, I'm okay. It's not my favorite, like, but I'm okay with a pregnancy, like a surprise pregnancy. I'm okay with that. Like, I don't know. My friends who have kids are like, I hate it. I'm like, you know what? I'll take it. I mean, not personally, but I'll read about it.
yeah. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people have been talking this year about how they've actually learned to love it, or like they've like read certain books that have made them realize that they don't actually hate pregnancy trope, and maybe they've just been saying they hate it because it's like a trend to hate on it, or like just because you maybe you've never actually like read it in something. Because like I thought I didn't like it, and then I remembered some books I read where it's like not really like a huge part of it, or like it's more like towards the end, or like I don't know. I'm like, and it was like kind of inconsequential. But I mean, hey, there's a lot of people who love it.
I feel like fiction is different. This is stupid. Fiction is different from my real life because, for example, I went to Chuck E. Cheese last night for a 4-year-old's birthday party, just me, single solo with my best friend who has 3 children under 8. And I was ready to live it up. I was like, I'm ready to play those games and get those tickets, whatever. I walk in and I'm like, I will never have a child. So Chuck E. Cheese was a dud. By the way, the pizza's not as good. But if I have like a kid in a book I'm reading about or a pregnancy, I'm fine with it. And I think that's like part of fiction where you get lost in a different world and you kind of give up some some things you don't enjoy in real life and kind of enjoy it fictionally. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I totally agree. I think like I don't know, because like enemies to lovers, for example. I don't want enemies, but when you read it, it's like, oh, that's so exciting.
Like, if only I had an enemy.
But I don't really want them in real life.
Right.
I almost spit my water the way you said, oh, let's get some enemies up in here.
No, honestly, all your favorites are like our favorites too. Like you started your like friends to lovers. I was like, yeah, us too. And then you're like second chance, yeah, us too. Fake dating, okay, yeah, us too. Like those probably like top three.
The one bed. What do you think about the one bed?
I kind of eat it up.
Same.
Like
Same,
I
same.
like it. I like it,
I
but
love
it's not like, ah, yes, for me. Like I
right.
just like it. I don't love it.
I like it when it's like unexpected, like when I don't see it coming.
Yeah.
The one bed? You like think that's unexpected?
Like some like I feel like I can't think of like exact books right now, but there's been a couple times where it's happened that like it wasn't so obvious for like 3 chapters leading up to it that it was gonna happen.
Okay. I know you're talking about. Some books are like, wow, there's only one hotel room left. Yeah, I get it. I get what you mean now. Okay.
Yeah. No, I like it because like it's just like you're able to like start like seeing the tension coming, or like it's just like, oh, things are intensifying, and like I don't know. It's fun.
I'm gonna ask you, because I am a journalist and a podcast host, my own thing. I'm gonna ask you guys a question. If you like intensifying things, what is your jeez, weird thing to say? What is your thought on slow burns?
I love it.
Listen, okay, I love slow burn, but also I say that as someone who does not read romances longer than like 400-ish pages. Like unless it's like fantasy, like that makes sense. But like, so I've not read like a true slow burn in the sense of like I've never read like a Mariana Zapata book that's like over 700 pages and they don't even like kiss till the end. Like I've never done that. So I don't know like certain slow burn like that, but like other things I do like a slow burn, but I feel like all the books I've read that I would call slow burn are actually pretty a decent like pace, and like you at least get to like you at least have something before 50%.
Yeah.
Give me something.
No, actually, okay, I agree. Um, I think I've only read a couple that have been like nothing until like between 50 and 75%. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, just get to it already. Um, so I think I'm more of like a middle burn kind of person. Like I like it going a little bit faster than slow because oh my gosh, if all they do is hold hands at the very end, I'm like, I'm over this. I don't want that to happen. I just I want to I want the romance. And yeah, but like Akamath and Akawar, well, I guess Akawar wasn't the slow burn part, but Akamath, oh, I ate that up. And then um what was it? Oh, and like Throne of Glass. Honestly, like probably the third and fourth books are kind of slow burn for that too, and I loved that. So I think it makes more sense in fantasy for me at least than it does in not fantasy, just like regular romance.
Mhm.
And then I like it more.
Ooh, yeah, like things where if romance is the subplot, a slow burn makes sense and is fine. If romance is the plot, where is it?
I think the middle burn, that was a good.
Mm.
I have a thing. I'm not okay. I'm not a slow burn fan. Um some people love that. I don't know if it's my ADHD, but I'm like, hurry the heck up. I I don't like slow burns, but I also, you know what I don't like more than slow burns is insta love. I cannot. Yes, so I think that's where too also I think fictional, actually no, real life I think that'd be creepy, but in fictional I don't like insta love because I feel like it's just too fast and it's not relate, I wouldn't say relatable, it's not, it doesn't happen, and I feel, I don't know, like get to know someone like I don't know, but Mariana Zapata, is that her name? I read the like Lukov book. I'm sighing so loud because I would never do it again. It was like the last page maybe, it was like, oh, that was, I just hate soul burns. I don't know. Middle burn. Give me a middle burn any day.
Okay, I think like with Insta, I don't know that I've ever actually read like a true Insta love book because yeah, in real life that would be creepy. I'd be like, love at first sight, sure, I guess, but do you want to like get to know each other at all? But I don't know. I think like the because I think I've read somewhere it's like okay, like they see each other like oh, what's gonna happen, and then they can't stop thinking about each other. Like if it's like dual POV, you know, they're like oh, I remember like this girl, or I remember this guy from blah blah blah. Like I wonder what's going on now, or just like think about it, and then they run into each other, and it's like oh my gosh, hey, or like they find each other, finally, like oh my gosh. See like that kind of insta love, I'm okay with because like they do get to know each other, and like you can still see them like still in the minds, but it's not like oh my gosh, I must have you right now. Like weird.
Mm.
Yeah, that sounds like a an alpha thing that I don't dig. Yeah.
I yeah, I've never read anything like super in celeb. I've read books that other people in like people have left negative reviews saying that they were insta love, but then I read it and I'm like, I never thought that. And then like I like see the review and I'm like, oh, interesting. So then I like try to think about it and I'm like, was it? I don't know. But yeah, sometimes it's like, oh, I don't like when you start kind of with it, it's hard. I feel like I like to start with like kind of following the main character and like getting the general vibe, their normal life. And I just love a meet cute. And so I feel like if it's I feel like the meet cute is ripped away from me if it's insta love a little bit.
If the meet cute is cute enough, I can forgive it.
Wow.
I don't think about that.
But yeah, I don't
I,
know. I read it.
I don't know. I just feel like you're right. Okay, maybe if Meet Cute was cute enough. I haven't read Insta Love that I've liked yet. There's always a yet in my world. Yet.
Oh, that's such a good mindset. Mine, there's rarely ever a yet.
That, girl, love your life. Can I real quick though? I need to say my least favorite trope
Yes, please.
because so many people love. Okay, so mine. I mean, the reverse harem, I don't dig, and I don't know why, but I mean, I don't know. Besides reverse harem, I don't love, and if it's too big, I'm like I'm out. It's an age gap. Like if it's like she's 17 or 18, I know like it's gross, and he's like 40. I don't like that. I mean, you people love it, Silver Fox, but if it's like teetering on the edge of high school and him retiring with Social Security, like I don't like that.
And that's very valid. It's very valid of you. I I agree. Like I think sometimes I have read a couple books where people have been upset because like it wasn't necessarily age gap or like but then there's like other situations that come up where like if it is age gap but they're like adults or whatever, that's fine. But then like put in a if you put in a flashback where then one of them is not an adult then it's like, okay, this is getting weird, actually. Um, so yeah, no, I agree. I've not read a lot of age gap just because I just I think it's because I love YA books so much that and like new adult vibes that I just love like staying in like I love college like age people and like reading about people my age, which I think that's very valid. I just have not read a lot of books where like the characters are older.
Yeah. I mean, like for me, I haven't read a lot of it just because the idea of it like just makes me feel icky. Like I could not picture myself as like a 25-year-old being with someone 45. I'm like, I can't even picture myself being with someone like that's 30. I'm like, that's only 5 years. But like fantasy, it's fine because it's like, she's 19 and he's 500. It's fine. Or okay, there is one like real life one, that I'm fine with, Twilight. I think that's fine.
I didn't mean to laugh in my mic. I'm sorry. Okay, but what do you mean real life?
Well, it's a it's a documentary.
Twilight? The
Yeah.
vampire? What are we talking about this?
Sam and I are from the state of Washington. We know documentaries.
Oh, okay, okay, yes. So he is okay. That I'm so sorry. That
How
was
long
weird.
have you been 17?
500 years. God, I don't even know how old he is. Oh no, I don't do math. It was the influenza, Spanish influenza, 1917, 18.
It was something like that. But then she's like, how long have you been 17? A while.
Oh, that's so hot.
See, like that's fine. He's still 17. So really, it's not an age gap.
Okay, you got me there.
And
Right.
then she gets older than him. So
Oh, a cougar. Oh, you're right. She does. God, I love that. Okay, maybe. Okay, only age gap is okay with Twilight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's so
but
funny.
yeah, I think like for me, it's like fantasy. It's almost exclusively fantasy that I'm okay with it because it's just such a ridiculous age gap that it's like it doesn't matter. Like, but I don't know, like the contemporary fiction and stuff, I'm like, like it's fine, you do you, and like people love it, and that's for them, but it's not for me. And I really don't want to say yet because I don't want an age gap, but that's fine.
Give it yet once in a while. My God, Issa.
But like that one, it's okay. You can pass on that one.
Yeah, you could say that's yeah. Get take the way that yet there. Yeah, I understand.
Oh my gosh, so funny. Um, I guess away from our favorite and least favorite tropes and more about just more things we love. Do you have just like any of your favorite books that you would recommend to literally anybody and everybody?
Yes. So mine is weird. But that's who I am as a person. If someone were to stop me on the street and be like, "What book do you recommend?" I don't care what genre. I would say the nonfiction book. It's called The Gift of Forgiveness. It's by Catherine Schwarzenegger Pratt. It's like a small little like um I wouldn't say essay book, but each chapter is like Catherine interviewing someone who has gone through the process of trying to forgive someone else. And like this is a really heavy book. This is like I think one of the Columbine shooters like parents, like that kind of thing. It's real heavy. But it this is so cliche. It did change my life. So at the end of like reading that, I was a huge grudge holder. I'm like, you cut me off in traffic, I will never talk to you again. Huge grudge holder. And so I read this book. I think she came out with it in 2020. And not to get into personal things, but in middle school, I was a brat. And so like I still hold grudges from middle school. It was a weird thing. And so, and I'm like a 20-year-old lady. And so after reading that book, I like bawled and I was like, I told myself, and I was like, I need to forgive. If these people, like if Nicole Brown Simpson's like family can forgive some people, why am I holding a grudge about how something happened in middle school? And so it opened my eyes to the thing of the fact where I am a human being who has feelings and everything, but I can better my life by myself. And that's learning how to forgive more. And so I always say like I wouldn't read that book for book club. Like that's real heavy. Um, but I love that book and I recommend to anybody if you want something that will touch you, your heart and stuff.
It's awesome. Oh my gosh, I need to get my hands on it. That sounds so good.
I agree.
Honestly,
I
I love the topic of forgiveness. I think it's so good, and it's just such. I know I keep saying, oh, it's so good, it's so good, but it's a really good reminder to just have all the time.
correct. And I think it's too like nonfiction isn't always, hot take of a book, but that was a good one. And if I may switch to a not a fiction book, I absolutely love. This was the most terrible transition I've ever had in my life. I'm like forgive your neighbors, and also, um, so for romance, I actually forgot about this book for a while, but I loved Get a Life, Chloe Brown. Is it Talia Hibbert? I think that's how you say her name. That series I ate that up, and I don't like series normally, and I recommend all three of them.
I've always wanted to read those. I haven't, but I really want to.
Do it,
Aye, aye, Captain.
but don't do the audiobook. I'm sorry, don't. I'm gonna say no, don't, real bad.
Oh, so good. Ooh, okay. So, as a Bookstagram creator, do you have any favorite social media Bookstagram trends right now?
Okay. I'm looking at my notes because I when you say creator, I'm like, I'm a creator, but also a hater. So
Real.
I think the listen and we don't judge. I know that's not just Booksta, that's like many things. I can't do that. I will listen and I'll probably judge. Depends what it is. Um, I know it's supposed to make a funny thing, but like, stop. Tell me your truth and be proud about it. Don't tell me not to judge. I can make my own decision. I'm a grown adult. That's so mean. I think it's like overdone. There's that one. And then oh, you know what I really do like? Again, this is not for Booksta, but it's Insta. I'm gonna do that instead. I like those reels. I don't go on TikTok as much, but I go like those reels where the family gets together and wraps the grandparents' gifts. Have you seen those ones? And then they open it in front of the grandparents. Like okay, so they open in front of the grandparents. The grandparents are like, oh wow, I have that too, or I have that too, and it's literally from their own bathroom. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. I'm explaining them so wrong.
No, no, I think those are so funny.
And like it'd be like someone's like shoe, and it'd be the grandpa's shoe that's wrapped, and the granddaughter's opening like, oh wow, new shoe, and grandpa's like, I have one of those too, and it was actually his. God, I don't know, it gets me every time.
No, and like the really big families where it's like 20 things from the grandparents' house, and they're like, and then their faces are just confused the whole time because they're like, wait, is this my stuff? No, it can't be because mine is here, but it's
or
actually not because they're wrapped up.
or it's like someone's trophy with his name on it, and I'm like, oh, I always wanted a trophy. The grandpa's like, I got that in 1982 also, you know what I mean? I
So
love grandparents. So I like that one. Oh, and then I'm going to leave off with one I don't like on Booksta. Okay, I could do a Booksta one. Um, I don't know if this is a trend. But I'm gonna say it is. When they write, if you do this, I'm not calling you out. I'm gonna stop there. So when they write captions, when people write captions on books or Instagram with a fancy font, like they like copy and paste from other sites.
Ugh.
So for one reason, Sam, are you saying you do that?
No, I hate that.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so this is my thing. So I kind of find it cringy. Like personally, yes, I don't know. I think it's weird. Whatever. But also, I'm normally not this person, but I learned recently that, or a year ago, that when people use audio readers for like if they have like a disability or whatever, the audio readers cannot read fancy fonts. So like it's inaccessible for people who like physically can't read it. So I mean that's not a big deal. Well, it is, you know what? Yeah, it is a big deal. Be accessible, people, but also on a personal level, I just I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I think it was fun in 2014, but that was 10 years ago and we don't need to have it right now.
Tumblr says, hey.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, if you're at high school or younger, it's fine because that's the age. That's when it's for. It's not for mid 20s. It's not for 60 plus year olds trying to be hip and cool.
Can I say I would rather take the weirdest emojis you can find in a caption instead of cursive font that you had to copy and paste. I just I don't know. I can't explain myself there.
Right. No. Like the font is the font for a reason. Or like just type your text. There's you can use whatever font on stories you want. That's fine.
You know what? You're right. I stories I'm fine with. Why am I?
Well,
I
and
don't know
it's like
why I'm
it
doing that.
gives you
Yeah.
the option. I don't even know I don't even know how to do the weird fonts in your caption. I mean, I know you like just have to like copy paste and like do different stuff or like have a different keyboard or whatever. I don't even know how and I don't who has the time for that? Anyways, yeah. I mean, a lot of people have the time for sure, but I could not do that. Um, wow. I love that. Those were all really good. I'm just like thinking about them. Those were good trends. Like, and the we listen, we don't judge one. Like you said, it's just like overdone. Yeah, like that was one where like the first one I saw, I was like, oh, this is kind of funny. Or like I've seen a couple that I really liked, but instantly, like the first time I even see a trend like that, I'm like, I don't need to see another one.
Well,
Like, I'm
that's
like,
like
haha, funny. I'm gonna keep scrolling past it now because I'm annoyed already.
yes, it's like okay, so the trauma candy bowl or whatever.
Oh yeah,
At first I thought that was like is kind of lighthearted and like, oh, like I lost a sock at school one day and I brought Swedish fish or whatever. And then there's some people who are I'm like, girl, like you'll need therapy. I hope you get it. And so it just got really intense. And so obviously sometimes that's healing for some people, but I was like, this is not a fun trend. I don't want to watch this anymore.
yeah. I think it's the with a lot of these trends too. It's if you're repeating something, I can't handle a trend where we're gonna keep repeating the same words over and over. Like you're gonna reintroduce yourself. I'm Sam, and this is this every single time it goes back to you in the candy salad. Or like we're gonna say we listen and we don't judge in between every single thing, like a chant. Like I don't like that.
You are so right about that. I
That's
didn't,
so
yeah.
old. Yeah, I don't like it repeating. Oh, okay, it's like that. You remember the just give me my money trend? Like
Yeah, I remember. I don't want to remember, but now I do.
it's the same thing. It's like you're just every single video is the same, and we're all just gonna say the same thing. And yeah, so
I just to say real quick, I think it's okay when it repeats, when it's the only challenge I can handle, and which is the hear me out cake. I can do that. I love those. Like my name is Megan, and my hear me out is I'm not gonna name anything. I don't want to be judged. But if they repeat that, I'm okay. I love the hear me out challenge.
that's a good one. I like it. Great trend analysis. Um, okay. Hopefully we have some new trends soon. But besides new trends, there's new books coming soon. So, um, we always want to know if there are any upcoming book releases you're really excited for, or just anything on your immediate TBR. As we all know, it's definitely a big list. So,
I am going to say the biggest one I am excited for is one called Me for You by Sam Louise and Isabella Marr. That comes out, I believe, February is it 14th? I'm not quite sure. I gotta look that up again on my Goodreads. I'm thinking it is. So I'm very excited for that one. I'm going to apply for an ARC, which I usually don't do ARC, but very excited for that one. Um, I'm not taking comments from the audience right now. So there's that one. And then I also am really I'm excited for Deep End by Allie Hazelwood. Again, Allie, baby, what are you doing to me? So yeah, I'm excited for Deep End. My issue with Deep End, which is the stupidest thing in the world, but I forget. So I think the male main character, for some reason, his last name if it's I think it's Blomquist or something like that. I can't stop being named Blomquist. That was my eighth grade English teacher's last name. And I remember I was a brat in middle school, right? Okay. I used to fight with that man like verbally during classroom time. Like, why do kids like not remember that? I do. So Mr. Blomquist is always in my mind, unfortunately, because I was terrible to him. But now Allie Hazelwood has a man with I forget his first name, last name Blomquist. And I'm like, you know what? Allie, I'd do anything for you. And I'll stop at that. But I'm excited for that. That was a good one. I'm excited.
That's so funny.
Come on. Mr. Blomquist, I just can't. Hope he's doing well. I traumatized him as a how was I 13-year-old.
Oh my word. Yes, no, I'm so excited for Deep End. LOL at the fact that it was originally called Wet and she had to change it.
Doesn't matter.
So funny. And yeah, no, I'm obsessed with Allie Hazelwood. There's only been okay, I actually haven't I'm not all caught up on her writing. It's really sad. So there are three books I haven't read yet. But I did listen to well, I guess four with the novella, but I did listen to the Spotify one, like novella, Q Can Play. It was like very mid, but I still love her. I still love her. And I need to read the rest of her collection. But yeah, I'm so excited for that coming out on February 4th.
Oh, so good. Um, Issa and I are a little unhinged and we have two kind of long lists of upcoming indie and trad both releases for January and February and some that are even really, really far away. And so we are just going to rapid fire through those actually. And then we will do our last couple questions, which is so sad. But wow, so many books we are so excited for. So we'll start with some upcoming indie releases. And okay, the first one on our list is actually already out now. And it's Ali Sambert's just has a new novella, a new Christmas one called Christmas by Design. And I've had this on my list ever since I very first saw like I don't even it must have been the cover reveal or something. When I saw that like house blueprint thing, I was like, I'm in.
Yes.
I'm
Oh
in
my God, it's
instantly.
so cute.
I need to tell you, you can't see it right now, but I have my notes says what I'm a mood reader and what I want to read next is Christmas by Design by Ali Sandberg. It's really on there. Like I'm not kidding. I
Oh my gosh.
love I love the right place of hers. Is the right place? Yeah, the first book she had. I love her. So I'm reading that too. It's novella. Love that for us.
What if
Yes.
we start a book club?
She said it's
So,
only 120 pages, and I was like, thank goodness. I love like there's nothing better when you're in like a slump or like you or also the end of the year and you're behind on your Goodreads goal than a short book. Yeah.
I love me a novella. Um, yes. Okay. Second book we have our sweet friend Holly Jukes is releasing her third novel this year. Starstruck. It's coming out December 14th, so 2 days after Podmas ends, which is so exciting, and it's the start of a whole new series from her. And yeah, can't wait. It's gonna be so good.
Also a Podmas feature. The next one on our list is The Ice Out by Mina Miles. Her Podmas episode was actually yesterday, if you have not caught up yet. And that comes out on January 10th, 2025, so in like 1 month. And it's a hockey romance. Okay? Yeah, perfect. Love that.
Ooh, that's about to go so good. Ah, I love her. Um, our next one, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So this is gonna be book two in the series. It's Over the Edge by MJ Graham's coming out January 27th, 2025. So a month and a half away. Yeah, so second book in the series. She just did her cover reveal. We're obsessed. We love the first book and we're so excited for this one.
Hannah Montana inspired. Also.
Yes, forgot about that.
Yeah.
Love.
hmm Yeah.
You could love.
Immediately intrigued, right? Yeah. Um, okay, the next one. Wow, so many are friends. I have
These are all our friends.
so many The Chances We Take by H.K. Green releases on February 7th, and we're actually going to also meet her in person soon, which is exciting. But yeah, second book in series, rodeo romance, really exciting for people who know nothing about rodeo, like me. But it's so fun. Like I get into it.
Yeah, and she like has grown up knowing rodeo, and so like she knows this stuff. So if you want to learn about rodeo, read her books. The next one is Picture Us by Molly Goines. It's coming
Right.
out February 21st, 2025. So, oh my gosh, I can't wait for that. It's a baseball player and team photographer.
I love baseball, and so I know I'm going to eat it up. Like I'm very excited. Um, which it's so funny because okay, I know I said we're gonna rapid fire, but when she posted the tropes, Issa and I immediately sent it to each other because um you'll find out when you read Me for You, our book on February 14th, that there is a character that's already an established couple, like from the beginning, and like within the friend group, they're not the couple of that book, but they are already an established couple. And they are a baseball player and a team photographer. And so we were just like, oh, we did that too. And they maybe potentially have their own story in the future. But yeah, so we're like, wow, we've never had an original idea in our life. But we're so excited for it because we're like, those are things we obviously love. Like we wrote it because we love that kind of thing. So um yes, very excited. And our last one on our indie list is Millie Be Mine by Courtney Corlew. Um, the release is not announced, but she said spring 2025, and her graphics for it are just really cute. Like that's what made me think of it. Like they're like super like florally and like scrapbooky, and they just look so springy, and I'm into it. I'm pretty sure I should have made more notes, but I'm pretty sure it's like music related. I recall seeing a guitar on the post. So I think there's music.
Interesting. And now we have our trad releases. Oh, we all love a good trad book. And the one, honestly, I'm most excited for. Okay, I'm really excited for like all these. But Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarros, January 21st, 2025. I'm so stoked. I love the Empyrean series. I know, hot take. That I love Iron Flame. I loved it so much. It was so good. And I know that that's a hot take because a lot of people were like, ah, this sucks. Not as good as Fourth Wing, but I loved it just as much, if not more.
I haven't read them, so
You don't need to. It's fine.
um
Okay, you're not invited to Seattle anymore.
My plane ticket is non-refundable.
um and okay, perfect. Our next one was Deep End by Ali Hazelwood, but we already talked about that. We all are just so pumped. Um oh, awkward. I typoed so many things on these notes. Um Releasing on the same day as Deep End is Unloved by Peyton Corinne, book two in that series. And
So
we,
excited.
yeah, we're so excited. We both loved Unsteady. Um, I actually still haven't read the trad version. I bought it, but like I read the indie version. Um, but yeah, so excited. And I've been seeing like it's been out on NetGalley already, and a lot of people have been posting reviews, and people are eating it up. So I'm excited to see what it's like.
I know I've put some of my friends on to Unsteady and they're so excited for Unloved. So can't wait. Next one is First Time Caller by BK Borson coming out February 11th. Oh, can't wait. That cover is so cute. I'm obsessed with it.
Yeah, immediately, yes. And then the next one is Best Friends Forever by Tegan Hunter, February 25th. Megan's very excited for this one too.
Yes, it is Tegan's second traditionally published. And she's doing it like it's through like an Amazon publisher, but it's not like self-publishing. Like it can be in Target and Barnes Noble and stuff now. She got picked up for those two books, and they are standalones. And I read the first one. It was the DM Diaries, and then this is the second one, completely different. She likes to do like a good like someone's celebrity and like someone grew up with them or something and they fall in love kind of thing. I love a good celebrity romance because that could be me.
Yeah.
This one's so good. Oh, I can't wait. Okay, and then there are a few that are like farther in the future, but we're including them anyway because we're excited for them. The first of which being Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins, coming out March 18th.
Yes. We all, everyone loves Hunger Games. Um, Perfect Divorce by Geneva Rose, April 15th.
I really liked The Perfect Marriage. Also, okay, hot take. It was a little underwhelming. Like I saw some of the plot twists coming from a mile away. But I still love the book, and so I'm really excited for this one. Um, Next one is Great Big Beautiful Life by Emily Henry, coming April 22nd. Oh, I can't wait. I love M. Hen.
I call her M Hen too. Like I know.
Like
There's
we
there's
are.
there's M Hen. What else do people do? There's another nickname for her, but I don't know. And I'm like, you know what, Miss Emily, I'll call you whatever you want. Just keep making books.
Real. Oh my God.
Exactly.
I'm so excited for the People We Meet on Vacation movie. Tom Boy. Oh, I love him.
Do not get me started on Tom Blythe because this will be a whole podcast episode in itself. Anyways, keep going.
No,
Um,
I'm just so excited. Sorry. People We Meet on Vacation is my favorite M. Hen book, and so I can't wait. Sorry. Anyways, okay, I'm done now.
so funny. Okay. The last one is The Friendship Fling by Georgia Stone. I'm pretty sure the US release isn't until June, but she had the cover reveal for the UK version a while ago, and then the US cover reveal just happened, and I haven't stopped thinking about it for the last like 2 days. And so I had to put it on here because I'm really excited. This is she originally indie published this book under a different name, and I can't remember it right now, but then she got a trad offer and now it is coming out as The Friendship Link. Um so super excited. But yeah, those are our releases we can think of that we're personally really excited about reading and having on our TBRs. Um, we also have a thread right now on our threads, if you've never seen us on there, that some lovely indie authors dropped their books coming out in January and February, and you can see those. There's some really cute covers in there, so go look at it. Okay, back to our questions for Meg. Um, this is a new one that we have started asking our guests because it's, you know, we actually want to know this more than anything else. So if we were to get a hold of your phone, what would we find in your notes app?
I I have I have something written down, but I was like, I should write more. So my number one is my calendar, which is a weird thing because everyone does calendars and like Google or whatever in different apps. I do it in my notes app, and I have since before I knew Google Calendar was the thing on my iPod. So I love a good calendar, and everything is always planned. So I do that's my number one. Like I have likewise podcast at 4 p.m. on there still. Number one's calendar. I think my my newly created hot flash chart that's in there. I love being 31 years old. Um, I'm not menopausal, but some meds do that to you. Hot flash chart. And then I have the cliche podcast ideas, blog post ideas, freelance article ideas. And then when I was looking up this question, I realized I usually like delete a lot of my notes, but like 2015, something was going on with me. I had so many notes and it was chaotic. Like and they weren't even like notes. They were like, I don't know if they're poems. I'm not quite sure who I was or where I was mentally. But like one of them was like something that said like he only gets he only smokes when he's nervous, but he always smokes around me. So I like to think I make him nervous, which actually is a real story. But also, why would I keep that in my notes? Actually, no, I should always keep that in my notes. Hope wish that man's well right now, and he stopped smoking. But absolute chaotic. I think the more you go down on my notes app, the more you're like, I'm logging off. So let's just keep it to my hot flash calendar and the chart and the calendar. There we go.
Oh my word, no. I love that. We're keeping all of that in. Um Oh my goodness. Okay, listeners, if you didn't know, Megan, she not only has her, Bookish account at Megan's Booked Up, but she also has her podcast, as we've mentioned a few times already, at Megan's Bookish Life podcast. So everyone's wondering, this is our most highly requested question in Lanquist history by me and Sam. What is coming up for Megan's Bookish Life next?
I love that you added that you and Sam want to know because I was like, who else is questioning this?
You submitted it.
Um, my mom doesn't even care. No. Well, anyways, so I am a couple things. So I'm opening slots right now for like guest spots for 2025. So I am a book and lifestyle podcast like Megan's Bookish, which is books, life, lifestyle. So I'm looking for different genres other than romance this upcoming year. I have my spots open in my bio, which I mean that's all I can say really to my bio. I fill out the form, Google Doc, and then I'll get back to you kind of thing. So we're doing that. I have some ideas of people I want on, but I'm not going to spill because once I do spill, it never happens. So what a mood. So we have that. I do want to get more creative with the podcast, and this is just like me manifesting that I will. Um, like the book club, like book clubs for me. I've tried it on the podcast before. It does not gain traction because there's so many book clubs out there, and that's totally fine. But I'm thinking maybe this is a maybe coming up, where I pick a month or two, where we read a book together, like I don't know, me for you, I don't know. And then we'll read a book together in the month. And at the end of the month, I'll have like an author on IG Live or a podcast and like talk about questions that you had while reading and just like the certain book. So that's something that you guys can look forward to because it'll happen because I'm manifesting. And again, I'm gonna sigh. I'm a sire. My biggest thing that's coming up next. It's not big for anybody else, but I gotta freaking start doing TikTok for marketing. So I literally I don't even go on TikTok. So I have so many ideas in my phone for TikToks, and there's something about me. I hate video content. I I would love to be in it. You film me, baby. I don't want to film me. But for this podcast, I want to do since I want to do creative things more, and then I want to do like more TikTok stuff with my podcast. I'm in Reels. I'm thinking of doing things like the read 24-hour challenge or whatever, like little things to get people involved, and then they can watch me be a weirdo, but also have fun. You know what I mean? So entertainment and author interviews and lots of giggles and laughs and lots of book reading. So that's what's coming up. Keep it on your calendar, your notes app.
Can't wait. Oh my gosh, that all sounds like so much fun. I'm so excited. I am requesting some unboxings because I love yours and I think they're amazing.
Thank you.
But so sad because this brings us to the end of the episode. This was so much fun. But of course, we're gonna end with our song of the day. So, Sam, what is your song of the day?
I have no idea why, but this song just popped in my head and I'm just gonna do it. It's probably Megan's One Direction shirt, but my song of the day is gonna be Steal My Girl by One Direction. Megan, what's your song of the day?
I held my breath. That was so good. Well, now mine's stupid. I can't stop listening to for some reason "Not Like Us" by Kendrick Lamar. It's not even new anymore. But I'm listening to like Wicked soundtrack and it'll pop up like not even Wicked related, and I'm like, wow, Kendrick, keep going. So "Not Like Us." I can't relate, but I love that song.
So funny. Mine is My Bar by Priscilla Block. I love her. Just saw her live the other day. So good, so fun. I love country. Anyways, yes, this was so good, so fun. Thank you both, Sam and Megan, for spending your evening with me. I hope you guys have a holly jolly rest of your day.
Thanks, Issa, and likewise to you all. Bye.